Hello, my name is Rahesh Anas and I'm a student of Finalist International School, Colombo, Sri Lanka. Today I'm going to talk about you don't have to be a congressman, an ambassador or senator to create change in your community. When I was small, I always wanted to visit my neighbors and greet them. I really wanted to go and talk about my favorite toys with them, but I was not allowed to go. Neither I knew who was living next door. But today, everything has changed. Let me share with you my own experience about how I changed my neighborhood from where no one knew each other's names to a friendly neighborhood where they leave gift bags and surprises on my doorstep. One day, I overheard my mother telling, this wouldn't have happened if the neighbors were there to help each other. Then I saw tears of fear in her eyes. Finally, she explained to me about the continuous robberies that happened in our neighborhood and how dreadful the situation has become. Unfortunately, not even a single neighbor had witnessed any of these incidents. They were inside their houses.
That moment, I thought, why don't we as neighbors get together and get to know each other? Why can't I play with my next door neighbor's kid and have a good time so that we can be friendly and it will help to build a strong community? When I spoke about my concern with my parents, they asked me, you are a 6-year-old, what can you do? But my thoughts never stopped. I always thought having a good relationship with my neighbors would be the first step to build a strong community, eventually a country. Together, we can set up examples to many people.
So, I first initiated my step by being the welcome wagon for the new members in my neighborhood. Then I visited my vulnerable neighbors and assisted them by bringing up their trash up driveways. And sometimes I helped them to pick up their groceries. Soon I became an example in my community. Many other kids then joined hands with me and we enjoyed helping each other. Unfortunately, my country Sri Lanka had to face its worst economic crisis where every single person still suffers to overcome their own financial difficulties. Then I thought, why can't I contribute to overcome the situation with what I can? When I raised my concern, everyone asked me, you are a 7-year-old, what can you do? But I never stopped.
As now my neighbors are my strength, I organized an awareness program about what we can do to overcome this situation within our limits. I brought up my idea about starting our own vegetable gardens so that we don't need to spend extra money on vegetables. And they can be organic too.
Today, I am happy to say that more than 90% of my neighbors are engaged with this project and we are a happy community. I also suggested all my neighbors to shop locally and avoid buying overseas online products for the time being. And this will help my country financially and support the wider local economy and community. As my neighbors now think together as a family, we all started the change here within us, which will help my country to overcome the current situation in some way. I always believe in myself, the change I can bring to the community, despite my age. I always believe the power of being a good neighbor. Today I see the contribution of my neighbors to my country. Being an 8-year-old today, no one recently asked me, what can you do? Because I never gave up my journey and perseverance. Last but not least, I recently started up a small project with my neighbors to make my community a green town. Some of my suggestions were to set up a recycling station and carrying out a composting program at the initial stage. I'm confident I can make this project a success with the help of my relationship with the neighbors. Now I use my skills to mentor other members of my community. Believe in yourself. You can make the difference. Thank you.